Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, rock legend Gene Simmons hits the Wendy couch for the first time and unwraps more amazing surprises as our holiday gift grab continues. And the reviews are in. Mariah Carey kicks off her New York Christmas concerts, and we've got the inside scoop on how she did. Plus, all of today's super juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
I'm doing great. Let's get started. It's time for a hot... I fooled you. Oh, have a seat, everybody. Take the load off. So yesterday, after the show, I did something that I said I wasn't going to do until March. I went to the mall. Well, I had to, on account of a lot of the stuff that we give away here on the show is not specifically for guys, and I like to give away show stuff to my even to my family. Yeah, I mean, we give away good stuff on this show, wouldn't you? You know. And so I had to go get my father something, so I braved the mall, which it really wasn't so bad. I live in New Jersey. I go to the Short Hills Mall. It wasn't as crowded as I thought. Then I started to get hungry, and I realized that I have my legal seafood cards that we gave away here on the show in my bag. So me and my nephew went over to the Legals. We ordered everything on the entree menu. We had the best time just talking and stuffing, and thank you, Legal Seafoods. And then I got home, and I opened up the cookies that Carla Hall... I love Carla Hall. She is such a friend in my head. I mean, she's one of those types of people that... And I've only met her, you know, since having the show, and I love going to the Chew and stuff. But she's one of those kinds of people that if I didn't have a busy life outside of doing this, and if she didn't have a busy life in another life, she would be my bestie. I adore her. I adore her. So I'm sitting on the couch, looking at the Christmas tree, eating Carla Hall cookies, watching the Steve Wilkos show. Yeah, I love Steve. He's easy on the eyes. And even though it's a crazy show done in the style of his boss, Jerry Springer, you know, who produces the show, but the thing about Steve is that he comes from law enforcement, so he knows the right interrogation questions to ask his people. And he really does have a... He is a calming force amongst a zoo called the Steve Wilkos Show. So shout out to you, Steve, and happy holidays to you and your wife. Yeah. Steve. So funny when they do that on the show, too. Did you watch The Voice last night? Yeah. Well, that was the finale. A gentleman by the name of Craig Wayne Boyd. He's a single dad from Tennessee, and he won. Yeah. Now, Craig is on Team Blake, and I don't know what that means when you win these shows. Do you go on and you become big like Kelly Clarkson, or do you fade into the abyss like everyone else? You know? Anyway, so good luck to you, Wayne. Although I was watching, I was more distracted by Bruno Mars' new hairdo. I mean, you know, I like that he's taking a chance on something new. Will this be a rage? Probably not. Is this something new? No. Black women have been walking around with the roller set all of our lives. I mean, you know, many still sleep with the rollers in their hair. Sometimes, you know, if you have an occasion on a Saturday, but you need to run out Saturday morning for some milk and bread, there's an occasional woman of color in the grocery store with the scarf tied around her head and the roller sitting, and we know what she's going to be doing, probably a big occasion later on. God, I'm so glad I wear a wig. If I was a guy, like not for, I mean, not for nothing, girls, and I don't know how you go to bed, but at least like wearing a wig, like I'm not bald under here. I actually have, hair. I just don't have this much hair. So, but, I take my wig off, I scrub my face. There's no sponge roller in my bangs or anything like that. And I know, you do things for beauty, whether it's you wrap your hair, like Alex, my niece, was at the house. She just left yesterday to go back to her reporter job in Huntsville. But I'm sitting in her room, sitting on the couch, looking at the TV, and so she gets up and she takes one pin out, and all of a sudden this luxurious black hair goes tumbling down. I was like, is that how that works? But women sometimes take it for granted, particularly after they've been with a guy for a long time, and you can't get lazy on your go-to-bed game, girls. That bit with the cold cream on your face, and the roller, and the head tie up like you're about to clean a toilet. I mean, I know that works for you. You have to go to work the next day, but most guys don't find that hot at all. And that thing where you wear the flannel pajamas, including, really, Suzanne?
Yes, have to go, full flannel. I'm cold at night.
You wear the pants?
Yes, the pants and the button down and the long sleeves.
I'm glad you're not my wife. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyway, but Bruno Mars is really a force, and I applaud his effort, and how you doing, Bruno? All right, so now look. Kanye West, the one day I don't have a reading card out here to wipe my lipstick. Well, the gloss is all over my front teeth, and I just, That's it, it's fixed. Listen, Kanye West is really, putting in work for Kim, but also putting work before Kim. Now I'll explain. Well, he joined Kim and North on a family outing to something kiddish. But he only stayed for 30 minutes, and then he left. And reportedly, Kim was furious and felt very humiliated in front of her friends. Like her makeup artist was there, and Brittany Gastineau and her mom, and some of their friends that have kids, look, Sierra and their kid, and it was a whole gang. Now, mind you, this wouldn't be so bad to me, in my opinion, if he would put in family time outside of this particular occasion. Like, when you miss Thanksgiving with your wife and your daughter, that's bad. You've only been married for 207 days. Excuse me? It's true. Which, 207 days, you're still supposed to be in the honeymoon phase. That would be 6 months and 3 days. 207 days, and he spends more time with his special friend in Paris than he does with his wife, who he wanted so much. But it's like any trophy. You want it, you get it, and it really has got to do something other than look good on the shelf. It's got to serve a purpose. I just feel as though he's probably bored with her. Like, he got what he wanted, and now that's that. And I think that she is not just an acquisition to him, but something on his mantle of collections, This is not the way a husband is supposed to treat his wife or his daughter. And for her, I think that she's deeply embarrassed by marrying this madman, and she doesn't want to be embarrassed. Well, I've said this before. I feel as though she doesn't want to be married to him anymore, probably, but she's so embarrassed that we're going to say something. And we will. But guess what? Guess what? We'll say something for all of 30 seconds. Even the most scandalous of hot topics only holds our attention for about 30 seconds, right? Because believe it or not, outside of hot topics and being nosy, we all have lives, and they don't center around following celebrities and keeping up on everything going on. I mean, this is my job, but when I leave here, believe me, I'm not thinking about Kim K and what the hell's going on. Now, look, back to family night at the kitty joint. Okay. You know, I love being a mother. I beg to be a mother. You know, I had 2 5-month miscarriages, 2 girls. They're in the crossroads. I'll see them another time. But no, I'm over it. I mean, not over it. You never get over it, but I'm able to share it and not break down like I used to. So, you know, we begged to have a little Kev, and you know, when he was a goober, we'd take him like to the ice shows and, you know, the circus and, you know, the Shrek movies and all that. Can I be perfectly honest with you? I do not miss those years. No, sir. Like, we would go to places to see like Thomas the Tank Engine. There's this place in Jersey, like that with those balls in there. And I mean, I would sit like I was interested, but can I just tell you, 14 is challenging, but I'll take 14 over 4 any day. I mean, and we used to go to the movies, you know, to the kiddie movies and stuff. And I literally would always, this is horrible, but he's in school, don't tell him. Look, I would always have him sitting on this side of me because I part my hair when I wear a side part. I make a deep side part over here, pull that hair over, 30 seconds into the movie, as long as I'm holding his hand, you know. And he would be none the wiser. And if I could take him to like one of those kiddie things, you know, in the Saturday afternoon at the big arenas and stuff and leave after 30 minutes and strap him in his chair, I would have done that too. So the idea of Kanye leaving after 30 minutes does not upset me. You know, I mean, he did leave for work. He went to go work on some documentary or something like that, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. None of the other women had their men there, and I think that that's perfectly fine. What isn't fine is that his behavior is consistent ever since he's been married, which he spends no time with his wife, no time with his family. He's a madman, he's egomaniacal, and Kim, you don't have to stay married to impress us. We're not impressed. By the way, and I don't know whether you've noticed, but this is the first year that there is no Kardashian Christmas card. Well, most of them have fled the family. Bruce is busy transitioning. Hold on. You know, Rob is busy still eating. And he's self-conscious. It's not me. They fat shame in that family. You know, that's why he didn't go to Kim's wedding. They fat shame. So, you know, this is not me talking. This is my observation. Kendall is busy avoiding the family so she can have a modeling career. Kylie is busy with Tyga, her overaged boyfriend for her underage self. Who else? Oh, Lamar has left the building. French Montana he's not card worthy. I mean, but, and Kanye probably wouldn't want Kim or the little girl involved with the Christmas card, and he wouldn't do it himself. So therefore, this is the first year that there is no Kardashian Christmas card. How do you feel about that? In the meantime, so Kylie, that's the youngest with she looks a lot different in the face. But good though, but just too young. Anyway, so Kylie and her overaged boyfriend, the rapper Tyga, they visited an LA Children's Hospital. And Kylie has an outfit on that everyone was talking about. Okay, she wore stilettos, tight jeans. She looks a little toe-ish there, doesn't she? Do you know what I mean? Like squint. Get closer to the TV. Girls, you know what I'm talking about. And of course the crop top. But my thought about this is that, yeah, it's wrong thing to wear when you're going to a children's hospital, but guess what? She can get away with that. We couldn't, because she is a Jenner Kardashian. And because when they walk in those rooms with the kids, first of all, they gave away dozens of toys and gifts and spread holiday cheer, you know, so that's good, positive. Number two, these kids know who both of them are when they walk in. Oh, that's Tyga. Oh, that's, you know, a Jenner Kardashian. So, yeah, you know, she should have worn something more respectful, but you know what? She was still doing something good, so I'm not gonna take that away from her. However, I would say that She is a visual difference of somebody who has no home training. Would your mother let you walk out of the house like that? Or would she say, get back upstairs and change? I don't even know that this girl is still in high school. She's just running around with her overaged boyfriend as an underage child like she's got no care in the world. I thought that she was supposed to be in high school, or at least homeschooled. And I guess Chris slept over her black boyfriend's house the night, that night, which is why mommy wasn't there to tell her, take your tail upstairs and put on some clothes. You understand what I'm saying? Money can't buy you class. That's all. Anyway, so Wiz Khalifa can buy a nice birthday celebration gift for himself, though. Yeah. Apparently. He's so cute. That smile is everything. Are you kidding me? And all that weed that he smokes, you would think that his eyes would always be red, but they look so clear, right? Well, I don't know how old he turned. How old did he turn? He looks 18, though, doesn't he?
27.
He's 27? That's good. Anyway, he bought himself a Bugatti. Now, this is the one that he bought, and we called the dealership to find out how much he... That's our job. Well, we've all heard that Bugattis start at $1 million. However, this particular one, the dealership, this particular one starts at $2.5 million and then goes up from there. That is what I call a Negroidian expenditure. Like really? Now, I must say regarding Wiz is reportedly worth $30 million. And long before we knew Wiz was hot on the scene, like doing shows and things like that. I think Wiz is probably getting $100,000, maybe a little bit more, just to do shows and appearances. That doesn't count the music of his that you guys buy and everything. So I guess if you've got it, why not? Don't agree with that mess. But let Wiz do Wiz, And the thing about getting Khalifa on the plates, it's bad enough that you're, driving around in a car that's $2.5 million. I would be scared that the people in front of me would tap their brakes so I slam into them. You know what I'm saying? Like people do stuff like that, especially this time of year when people are starving. They just do anything for money. And the thing that he got Khalifa on the plates, so funny. Do you have personal plates? Clap if you do, anybody. Is that an older person? Yes. Ma'am, I know. You know why I guessed it? Because the old school does stuff like that. Like my mom and dad have personalized plates. I remember personalized plates were like a big deal. I got a Subaru. My parents bought me a Subaru for my college graduation, and I got personal plates on it. But that was back in the '80s, and I was so excited to go off into radio and everything. And I had my first job, and so I had on it WNDY, like a radio station. WNDY. But I would never now, that's like really corny. And usually when you pull up to the people who have the personal plates now in 2014, 15, it's always a more mature lady. Anyway, as a side note, Wiz's ex Amber bought herself a new car too, a Ferrari. And apparently she got her first flat tire. Thank God she's not with him. I mean, I know that I love to see couples together, but a man would be going crazy over that. Yo, you ran over a nail, yo. I'm affecting my husband's voice because I hear him in my head if I did something like that. Yo, you ran over a nail, yo. And why didn't you just leave the car until they came to pick you up on the flatbed, yo? Now, because you chose to roll on it, now you dented the rim, yo. Man, you women can't drive, yo. Like, who needs that? I know I'm not the only one in the audience whose man barks when she messes up the car. Clap if that's you, too. It's a man thing. Even when you have a job, you still get it. Anyway. Anyway, Naomi Campbell, love this girl. She's 44 years old, and she was just named the new face of the high-end lingerie company, Agent Provocateur. It's our hot shot of the day. Hit it. When I say high-end, I mean, the getup alone is probably upwards of $2,000. Like, yeah, it's no Victoria's Secret. I think that she looks terrific at 44 years old. I was asked in our Hot Topic meeting, does she need to cover it up? No, she does not. First of all, she and Heidi Klum, when you're a model for a living, then there's no point in covering up at 44 years old. Even though with all of this great bodiness, you know what she wants for Christmas? I love that she's so vulnerable. She says she wants something that money can't buy. She wants a boyfriend. I know. Naomi, you look terrific. You keep catwalking and we'll keep looking. We've got more great show, everybody. Rock legend Gene Simmons is here. We're gonna find out about his wild life. And then Gene's gonna go under the Wendy tree and pick a gift. And whatever he picks, you guys go home with. But up next, Mariah Carey kicked off her New York City Christmas concert, and the reviews are in. We've got the inside scoop right after the break.
Everybody thinks I wear a wig, and I don't.
Don't call him a Grinch. Donald Trump brings juicy celebrity apprentice stories. Ooh, it's like Christmas came early. And get wrapped up in the coolest winter coats. I love this!
Tomorrow on an all-new Wendy.
It's like the young girls all wear these rings. Now Miss Wendy feels so young. The inside scoop is here with the juicy celebrity stories from Hollyscoop.com. Say hello to our friend, Diana Madison. Thank you for these too, by the way.
I know you love jewelry, so.
Yeah, these are beautiful. I'm young. So, look, let's talk about Mariah Carey. What's she up to?
Mariah Carey. I mean, it's so sad because everybody is rooting for Mariah Carey to have this big comeback. Now, she's been having these concerts, like this Christmas concert series, and she had her first one this weekend. It was a big disaster.
Wait, no, disaster's relative. Don't be a hater.
No. I love Mariah Carey. I'm a big fan, and I'm really sad because I want her to do so well, but she actually ended up crying in the middle while singing one of her iconic songs, Hero. And then at one point, she lost her shoe, and no one knows where the shoe went, and she was kind of wobbling. At another point, her earpiece wasn't working, her mic wasn't working, so she had some technical issues, and she had to, like, stop and say cut during her performance. And then when the technical issues were taken care of, she was having a hard time breathing while performing. Her voice was strained. So
this sounds all very entertaining, actually. I mean, you hear about things like this through Hot Topics, but imagine if you're actually sitting there in the concert venue and she's heaving for breath and losing shoes and mics are going out. I mean, that's and crying.
She's crying.
That is as much of a show as her singing all those great notes.
Would you pay $250 to $300 to watch an 80-minute show of her doing that?
$250 for
$300? Yeah.
Yes.
You would? Okay.
You know what? Because that's more of a show than just her singing everything pitch perfect. All that emotional stuff. Maybe that's me. I want to see a show, a full show.
You want to see a full show?
Yes. Yes, darling.
Well, I think because the critics are like really bashing her. They're saying the show is horrible. They're saying that, she just doesn't have what it takes. They're hoping for her to have a comeback. But her fans are sticking through. They said even though she had all those problems, she didn't stop. She kept going.
She's a pro.
She's a pro. Yeah, she really is a pro.
Okay, so now let's talk about Bethany Frankel. What's she doing?
All right, Bethany Frankel is going to be on the new season of Real Housewives of New York, and, Real Housewives fans are very excited. And according to, I don't know if the producers are excited of the show, because according to reports, she's been acting like a big diva on set.
Well, and how much is she getting this season for that?
Oh, you're not going to believe this. She's going to be getting over $1 million.
So if she gets over $1 million and Nene gets $1 million, that would now make Bethany the highest paid housewife?
I think she's going to be, more paid than Nene is. It's a rumor. It's not confirmed yet, but...
So she's not giving up the goods, though? Like she's not filming?
She's not really. Let me tell you what's been going on. She actually, you know, in reality TV, some of the stuff is contrived and set up. Like producers will be like, "Come to this location. This is what's going to happen." And she apparently is not having it. She's been saying that she's not an actress, that she can't fake things. Producers are calling her a brat. There's this one scene with Sonia, the Real Housewives star, and she apparently is on the cover of this magazine, Latin magazine show. And Bethany Frankel was like, "Oh, you know, they wanted all the girls to talk about. They wanted all the girls to talk about the magazine and the cover and what's going on." And Bethany refused to do it. She said, "I can't act. I can't fake it."
Really?
So she's been having some diva antics on set, according to reports.
Well, you know what? I would hope that her paycheck and all this trouble that she's causing does something for the ratings, because nobody watches New York Housewives anymore. And I know that they brought her back to spice things up. But so, will you be watching? Clap. Good luck. All right. You talk about Bill Cosby, because I can't anymore. I can't.
Well, it's interesting because all this time everybody's been waiting for his wife to comment about these accusations, right?
The long-suffering Camille.
Camille has come out and talked about these accusations. She is supporting her husband. She's standing by his side. This is a quote that she gave. I'm going to read it to you guys. "A different man has been portrayed in the media over the last 2 months. It's the portrait of a man I do not know. There appears to be no vetting of my husband's accusers before stories are published or aired. None of us will ever want to be in the position of attacking a victim, but the question should be asked, who is the victim?" This is what she said. She says, "You know, my husband's America's dad. He's the man that you all know from TV." You know, she's sticking to his side.
They're all victims. I mean, the women who are making the allegations, his daughter, and that's his daughter, Erin, and Camille's a victim.
Yeah, it's interesting because Camille has now spoken out after a report has come out that Spelman College has dropped this program that Bill Cosby and his wife and family had started in the 80s, and they've donated over $20 million to this foundation. It's a program for students, and Spelman College now dropped this program. It's interesting.
Well, nobody turns away money unless it's for a good reason. Just saying. Wow. Diana, thank you so much for those juicy stories, and thank you for my ring. Be sure you check out Hollyscoop.com for more of these juicy stories. Up next, rock legend Gene Simmons is here. Our first guest is one of the most recognized celebrities in the world. He's the lead singer of the band Kiss. He's got a brand new book out. It's called Me, Inc. Please welcome rock and roll legend Gene Simmons. You're nice and tall.
Oh, thank you very much.
I love that. Well, a lot of famous people are very, very small. TV makes them look bigger.
That's true.
Yeah. Let me give you some shoe cam. Let's just start there. You put your feet right there on the... No, not like that. Like this. Put them on the feet.
Put them where?
Yeah, put them on the feet. Say, Ella. Say. Oh, those are nice. Nice. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So, I mean, the smoke was required.
Yes, that's true.
You know what I mean?
I just want to say before we start, we watch your show. We love it.
Oh.
But most importantly, we love the way you have self-empowered women. Everybody who listens here really gets.
Thank you.
The gossip stuff is funny and the funny stuff is funny, but when you go out there and you talk to women, you talk with respect. Wendy. And it's so important for women to hear that from other women. My hat's off to you.
Thank you. I noticed that you brought your own self-empowered woman here. Hi, Shannon. Shannon, who you've been with, and that's your daughter also, correct?
That's Sophie.
Hi, Sophie.
Hey!
She's grown up. You know, I used to watch the reality show when it was on, and I just thought, such a cute family, like Nutty, because you're a rock guy.
The cute doesn't come from you, it comes from Shannon. Look at that beautiful face.
It's a cute family. Now, how's your son doing?
Nick is flying in today. He's busy writing a script or something, and he'll be in town, all 6'8" of him soon.
Wow. Gee, nice and tall.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about him on Hot Topics several weeks ago. Is the rumor true that he's dating Amber Rose, Wiz Khalifa's ex?
We know that they went out. I wasn't there. I've seen the photos on the Wendy.
Yes.
I've seen the photos on the Wendy Williams show, and that's all I know.
Oh, okay. Congratulations. 40 years of Kiss.
You know, before we start, we were backstage, and Shannon and Sophie and the makeup girls were talking, and they're going back and forth, and the HarperCollins ladies were there, too, talking like, all the crazy stuff you women have in your handbag.
Yeah.
What is the... Shannon's got Scotch tape. What's your stuff?
Scotch tape, hand wipes.
She's got Scotch tape. One of our Harper girls had her gym locker in there. What's crazy in your bag?
Oh, I keep snacks. I like the cheese snacks and...
That's what you have in your handbag.
And hand wipes. Oh, sure.
Hand wipes.
An extra phone cord.
So in case you need to wipe your face, here's some tissues.
That was a setup. Wow. You know, it's Hello Kitty Kiss.
It's Kiss Hello Kitty tissues, yeah.
Now, okay, back to, well, as long as the kitty's tongue is out, let me just ask you about your tongue. Because, you know, Miley thinks that, a lot of people think that Miley invented that. It wasn't Miley, it was Gene. Now, look, I just want to ask you, so do you have that thing that holds that holds your tongue in the mouth like everybody else does? Let me, can you, Rambo, can you give me some tongue cam? Can I see that?
What do you want me to do?
Stick your tongue out like...
You want me to stick my tongue out?
Yeah.
But is the floor clean?
No! Rambo's gonna get you in the tongue cam.
Okay, I'll give you a side view because it's disgusting, straight on.
Okay.
I'll face, come in a little closer. Okay. I'll face Wendy, ready?
Okay.
Ready?
Go ahead. Really is long. And you can flip it around and do stuff. Now, I mean, I find you fascinating. I mean, you were really good on Celebrity Apprentice. Kiss is celebrating its 40th anniversary, and I had no idea that you are the man behind all the branding of the Kiss stuff.
Well, you know, it's really not fair to say that. In the same way that you have a fantastic team here, the cameraman,
right.
everybody contributes to making the Wendy Williams show great, and so you can't just stand up and say I'm the only guy.
Yeah.
It's a great team. My partner Paul Stanley, we've got a great team. We're on our 40th anniversary tour. Can you believe it?
The idea that, you know, not to stereotype rock stars, but usually the booze and the drugs go along with it.
No, it's true. It's not a stereotype. It's true.
But Gene has never taken a drink or a drug in his life.
No, I won't.
Which I find that amazing.
Yeah, but I don't want to stand on a soapbox and tell people not to. You do whatever you want to do. My choice in my life is not to do the cigarettes and the crack and the other stuff.
Why is that? Is it a family thing?
Well, my mother is actually my biggest inspiration. At 14 years of age, she was in the concentration camps of Nazi Germany. Oh. And I'm her only child. Our father left us when I was about 6 or 7 years old. I would never break her heart. I would never.
You're a good son. You're a really good son. But, you know, like I say, everybody has their vices if you squint and look. And so, Gene, is it true that you've had sex with, I'm sorry, Shannon, thousands of women? And you admit it?
Yeah, I've been a jackass most of my life.
Oh, my God.
And the unfortunate thing, ladies, is that I don't want to talk about other guys. I'll take full responsibility.
Okay.
Is men, I have been self-absorbed all my life, self-centered, arrogant, selfish, and full of myself. And it took the angel that walked into my life, Shannon. And I'm not saying this for effect. I tell her every day that I love her and that without her, I would be lost. And we've been together and she goes, that's right.
But you've been together for how many years?
31 years.
But I remember it was one of the plot lines on your reality show to get married or not.
It was real.
Well, you know, discussing to get married or not to get married. So, how long have you been married?
Again, part and parcel of being a jackass is not growing up to be a man and realizing that the dream woman of your life was always there. And it took 29 years for this jackass to grow up and realize that I have everything. The most wonderful family, the most loving, hot as a pistol wife.
And for somebody who wears so much makeup for performance, you've got incredibly good skin. You really do.
Well, it's no secret that Stein's makeup, which is what we use, has an oil base, so when you wipe it off, you know, it's good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff.
And our heels are almost as tall as yours.
Yes.
No, our heels literally are 7 and 8 inches tall. I wear about 50 pounds of armor, Spitfire, fly through the air, just do all kinds of stuff.
It was all worthwhile because you guys are standouts in terms of rock and roll. So, Gene is also a very successful businessman outside of being with Kiss. Talk about the business and what's in this book.
Well, I would be remiss in my inferred fiduciary duty if I didn't hold up this book. Harper would hate me if I didn't do that. Get a close-up. That's nice. Okay. Okay. Ladies, this is not just another book. I want to tell you, as a former 6th grade teacher in Spanish Harlem, that even though all of us, I would presume, graduated high school, and we learned that Columbus discovered America in 1492, which is also not true, by the way. Here's a question for all of you. Wendy, what was the name of the high school course you took to learn to be Wendy Williams, to be who you are?
English.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
because
well,
if, in that case, everybody's qualified to do what you do.
No, but I enjoyed writing and stuff, and I majored in journalism in college.
I understand, but those are the tools that you're given. There's no course.
Well, then lunch. Okay, then lunch.
My point, I guess I'm getting to, is that school does not prepare you for life. It does not teach you what's a mortgage, what's a credit card, what are taxes, when should I get married. Look, advice to you ladies, when you see a man who's 20, 25 years old, you see the broad shoulders and the deep voice, you think you're looking at a man, it's just a 14-year-old horny boy, okay?
Gene's new book, everybody, is called Me Inc. It's available in stores now. Everybody in our studio audience is going home with a copy. Up next, Gene is going to go under our Christmas tree for a gift grab, so don't go far.
Your holiday party with all the latest hot topics. And Mary J. Blige. She's back for another amazing performance. She's the gift that keeps on giving.
Friday on an all-new Wendy.
We're kicking off the holidays Wendy style. It's our holiday gift grab. And this year, we've got bigger and better surprises. Oh! And more chances for you to win at home. All this week. Whether you've been nice or even a little naughty. Unwrap all the details on my Facebook page.
We're chatting.
Gene Simmons still here. Gene went under the Wendy tree during the commercial break. So, Gene, let's open up the box and see what's in here.
I think...
Ow! Who doesn't want jewelry? Okay. This is gorgeous stuff. It's the Chloe bracelet and double row studded earrings from a Lauren Hope. That's the company, Lauren Hope. They're handmade with vintage glass crystals, and they'll add a perfectly sparkly look to your holiday outfit, and you're all going home with this stunning set. Valued at $200. Okay, so let's open the second box. What do we have? Oh, it's rather light. I like the guitar paper. We did that just for... Oh! Wow! These are the Monster 24K headphones. These headphones are made for music lovers, and they give you the solid gold music experience. They are available at Best Buy for $300. But my studio audience is going home with them. Now, there's something else in the box, Gene. Let's see. There's one more thing. Okay. Okay, you're gonna love this. Wait, shh. Okay, boom. Hotel.com. This is a gift card to hotel.com. You can choose from over 100,000 hotels worldwide. They offer everything from hotel chains to resorts to boutique properties. Studio audience, you're all going home with a $200 gift card to hotels.com. Our at-home viewers, oh, it's hot in here. You can get in on the fun. All you got to do is go to my Facebook page. Happy holidays, Gene. It's been a pleasure meeting a legend. Up next, Ask Wendy. Do you want to be my next co-host? Okay, good. Go to wendyshow.com, request your free tickets, and be a part of my studio audience. Make sure you're dressed to impress. I can't wait to see you. How you doing? It's time for Gene Simmons' favorite part of the show, Ask Wendy. How you doing?
Hey, Wendy. My name is Simone. How you doing?
Hi, Simone. How can I help?
So I have this coworker for about a year now. I knew her. We hang out, and every time she sees a picture of my man, she goes, "Oh, he's fine," or "Oh, he looks really good." So I'm thinking she has a crush on my man. So how do I tell her to stop without sounding too rude or jealous?
It's not about being rude or jealous. You have to tell her direct, because to me, straight talk makes for straight understanding.
Yeah.
You know, you can say my man looks good once, and that's it. But all this commenting on him, and no, I'm not threatened by you. Mm-hmm. It's just that you need to learn the bounds of appropriate behavior. And so I'm telling you right now, stop commenting on, ooh, my man, ooh, my man.
Yes. All right. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I don't like that. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, Wendy. How you doing? My name is Tamika.
Hi, Tamika.
I've been with my boyfriend now for about a year and a half.
Okay. And
for Christmas, I got us both tickets to Jamaica.
Fantastic.
Now, my question is, do I also have to pay for the hotel when we get there?
Okay, now wait a minute. Does your boyfriend have the kind of job where he can just pull out a credit card and get the hotel once you get there?
Yes.
Okay. In addition, don't forget you have your gift card thanks to the Wendy Show for hotels.com. So have a great trip. Up next, everybody, we're going to reveal my Instagram look of the day. Keep it here. It's time for Wendy's Instagram look of the day. The celebrity look that we love is Pharrell Williams. He's wearing a festive holiday sweater. That's a nice one. Today's Instagram winner with her own twist on the trend is Kenya from the Bronx. She showed off her Christmas spirit with a Santa Claus sweater. Kenya, we're going to send you a diva fangirl. Oh, a diva fangirl. Up next, more show. Keep it here. Gene Simmons, I like your conversation. Diana Madison, thank you so much for coming from Hollyscoop.com. And my co-host, my partners in crime, my studio audience. Tomorrow, we've got the one and only Donald Trump coming by. He's going to dish about the new season of Celebrity Apprentice. Plus, we're going to show you how to beat the cold weather with some hot coat trends. I love you for watching today. I'm going back to Jersey. See you next time on Wendy.